Think about the last time a student could read every word in a passage but still could not explain what it meant, or a time when a student understood an idea but did not have the academic language needed to discuss it, write about it, or show what they knew. Vocabulary is part of learning in every subject, every classroom, and every grade level. That's why vocabulary has become a school-wide instructional priority at Mansfield Elementary. Coming soon, Mansfield K-5 educators will take part in a 2-session professional learning experience centered around our new Mansfield Vocabulary Framework. This professional learning is not designed to introduce another disconnected program or add something completely new to teachers' plates. Instead, it will help us strengthen the vocabulary instruction already taking place in our classrooms by connecting research-based practices to Georgia's English Language Arts Standards, HMH, and our daily instruction. Throughout the 2 sessions, teachers will learn, collaborate, plan, implement, and reflect. The learning will extend beyond a faculty meeting and move directly into grade level planning, PLC conversations, and classroom practice. Session 1 is titled From Exposure to Ownership. We will begin by looking at why vocabulary has become a school-wide focus and considering the role vocabulary plays in reading comprehension, writing, academic discussion, and learning across content areas. Teachers will be introduced to the 4 components of the Mansfield Vocabulary Framework: introduce, interact, apply, and assess. Through discussion and reflection, teachers will connect the framework to their current classroom practices. Following the whole group introduction, teachers will complete a self-paced exploration of the online Vocabulary Hub. Using the Vocabulary Hub Quick Start Guide, participants will locate resources, explore the research behind the Mansfield Vocabulary Framework booklet, and complete a reflection connecting the research to their own instructional practices. Next, the learning moves into grade level collaboration. Grade level teams will select an upcoming HMH lesson and use the HMH Vocabulary Framework Analysis Template, PLC discussion guide, and lesson planning protocol to examine the lesson more closely. Teachers will identify high-impact vocabulary, consider where students need opportunities to interact with and apply new words, and revise the lesson together. Then, teachers will take that plan into the classroom. Using the implementation expectations as a guide, participants will teach the revised lesson, observe how students respond, and gather evidence of student learning. Before Session 2, teachers will complete an implementation reflection and Session 1 exit ticket to identify successes, challenges, and areas where additional support may be needed. Session 2 is titled Applying the Mansfield Vocabulary Framework. This session begins with teachers sharing what happened when they tried the framework in their classrooms. Participants will discuss what worked, what was challenging, and what they noticed in their students' conversations, writing, and understanding. Teachers will then participate in 3 interactive vocabulary learning lab rotations. At each station, participants will experience a research-based vocabulary strategy as learners, practice using it with colleagues, and consider how it could be adapted for different grade levels and subjects. The Complete Vocabulary Strategy Toolkit will introduce 6 classroom-ready strategies: word webs, the Freyer model, semantic gradients, word sorts, morphology builder, and vocabulary in context. The goal is not to use every strategy in every lesson. Teachers will learn how to select strategies purposefully based on the words, content, and needs of their students. After the learning labs, grade level teams will use the collaborative lesson planning guide, resource map, and school-wide look-fors to revise another upcoming HMH lesson. This time, they will incorporate strategies from the toolkit and plan specific opportunities for students to discuss, read, write, and apply new vocabulary. The learning will continue during PLC meetings as teachers share implementation experiences, examine student evidence, identify needed supports, and establish goals for future instruction. Finally, teachers will participate in a gallery walk. Grade levels will display their collaborative lesson plans, provide feedback, and gather ideas they can adapt for their own classrooms. Supporting all of this work is the Vocabulary Hub, a living collection of research, strategy guides, planning tools, lesson examples, videos, and teacher-created resources. The Hub will continue to grow as we learn from one another and share successful practices. This professional learning is designed to move through a meaningful and repeatable cycle. Learn it, plan it, try it, reflect on it. The Mansfield Vocabulary Framework: practical learning, shared support, and stronger word knowledge.